Jingle bells jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Oh, hey there! Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is November the 2nd, 2023. So, that means, let me just adjust this a little bit better. We're decorating for Christmas? Well, not really. It's still kind of early for that. We don't usually decorate until at least after Remembrance Day, which is November the 11th here in Canada. But we're doing a little Christmas because new stamps were issued today by Canada Post. And you got it, there is a Christmas theme going on. 4 new stamps came out today. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 new stamps came out today. And they are following the tradition. So the last 2 stamps, the people were from New Brunswick. So once again, we got a stamp from New Brunswick. The Virgin Mary. Okay, she's not really from New Brunswick, but we do have a Virgin Mary stamp came out. It is a really cool design. You can see here, Madonna with child in stained glass format. On the back it says the Madonna from the old Italian Madonna, My Lady, is one of the most frequently depicted figures in European Christian art. Wall paintings of Mary appeared in Roman catacombs possibly as early as the 3rd century CE. After receiving the official title of Theotokos, literally God bearer or Mother of God, in 431, she was paired more often with the newborn Jesus in religious art. Over the centuries, artists incorporated cultural references and influences from their own era. Images became more intimate and maternal, with Mary lovingly cradling the Holy Infant. And then inside, there are the stamps. Okay, there are the stamps. So you look at a better one. For whatever reason, this one got a little mangled up, unfortunately, but the stamps are still good, but the card isn't as wonderful. But I do want to show you the stamps up close because they are in the form of the stained glass, the window, so not a rectangular stamp. So once again, they did a great job with the stamps. So that stamp came. The next stamp, though, that came out were a series of stamps. I'm going to read off the domestic one first, the story on the back, and then I'm going to show you the images of all 3 of them. This series is our winter series, and so there's a domestic rate, a US rate, and an international in the series. All right, there is the image of the booklet. On the back it says, "There's something enchanting and intrinsically Canadian about a snow-covered landscape." Yeah, if you look out back, there's still some snow covering our landscape. I don't know if it's intrinsically Canadian because friends of mine in Finland and Sweden are also experiencing some of the snowy wonderland. But let's go with the theory anyways. Whether it brings back childhood memories of playing in freshly fallen snow or reminds us of the joy of past holiday celebrations, the icy beauty around us evokes a sense of wonder. In the multi-layered illustration technique of Tim Zeltner, these stamps capture a frosty splendor of our Canadian winters. So inside, you can see the stamp, the domestic rate stamp there, the snowy mountains, the valley between the houses on it. Comes in this nice booklet here of 12 stamps. And then the American rate, the domestic rate, comes in this book here. You get 6 stamps in it. And you can see the image clearly on the front with everybody playing pond hockey on the stamp. I'm enjoying the large size stamps that have been coming out lately too. Looks great on postcards. And then finally, the international rate one comes in this nice booklet here. You can see the lighthouse above, maybe an East Coast theme with people all playing with their toboggans or sleds going up and down the hills along the coastline. And there you have the stamp on the back. So even though it's not quite Christmas time for that stamp, it is great to have these stamps though because they can start going out on the cards and will be arriving before Christmas. But these series of stamps are perfect. I'm definitely going to have to be buying more of the US and Canadian ones for all my friends to send those out. I just bought a single pack for right now so I could show you what they look like. But these definitely are going to be on my postcards for the next little while because they look fantastic. I am not necessarily the biggest fan of having snow on the ground as an adult because I work outside delivering the mail, and it becomes more challenging and you have to dress up in the layers, as I showed in my video about how we should dress in the different seasons. But I do like the look of it. If I'm inside and I don't have any place to go and I look outside and the snow is coming down, it looks fantastic. I know kids look forward to when the snow comes down, potentially canceling school. So that is the childhood innocence of winter time, and those that enjoyed going outside and playing it, snowball fights or building snow forts or snowmen, cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, snowshoeing, skating, all sorts of fun things you can do in the wintertime if you're dressed properly and you're prepared for the elements. It is a great season for that. If you work outside in it, you look forward to spring showing up and of course summer. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the stamps that came out, and those stamps are these four. And I think they did a good job capturing the different elements of Canadian landscapes and things you might see if you're in Canada, or if you're in a northern country, you might see these things, any of those northern countries. And the beauty of these stamps is great too. I love abnormal shaped stamps, so they hit the nail on the head. We have had a lot of stamps come out recently. I showed you the Willie O'Ree stamp that came out on Monday of this week. He was the first black player in the NHL. That came out last week. There was another stamp that came out. The Donald Sutherland stamp came out, well, 2 weeks ago now, I guess, on the 19th. And then we have two stamps coming out next week, and then a stamp coming out the following week. So a lot of stamps in Canada are being issued. And then I think that is it. There won't be any more issues. So by the middle of November, the last stamp will come out, which means the year-end albums will be coming out in December, showing all the stamps that were issued. Also the collective first day covers that you can get in a box will all be out in early December, so people can have them for Christmas gifts and the sort. So I probably will have those because I usually get those for my father, and then he gets a chance to see them. So yeah, I wanted to thank Canada Post for what they put out this year. Another great addition. Hopefully you liked it, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for putting up with my singing at the beginning too. I wanted something that was festive, and I think we got it. All right, have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.